It's noise and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. This makes it up to the 25.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play fake. Darnold. To the left. He's got Arroyo. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hits him on the out route. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Raiders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, Milrow. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. From the gun, Darnold. Arroyo on the catch. Has room down the left sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll take this at the 10. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Got it. Ready?
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Right back to Flowers they go. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. That's the first down, and he's still going. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. They get with a return here. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he will get this inside the 30. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's an early lead for the Raiders. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at first down here. Throwing here, Darnold. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Ready.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Let's go now.
Motioning one of the tight ends. The give here on 2nd. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Ready.
It's a gain of 6.
Setting him on the dive. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Design bootleg here. Hits his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
7 more yards.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Throwing here, Milrow. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Brock Bowers the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Seahawks 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10.
And off to Walker from the gun. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Chidobe, Awuzie, they're on the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He's taking a shot down the side. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. This one's caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
With a quick pass out wide. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chunk the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
10 to 60, 10 to 60. Mustang 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther.
Milrow from the gun. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Darnold looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. And again, it's Darnold. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. From the gun, Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. They are throwing it again. He gets this one to McLaurin. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Sticking to the air here. He gets it right back to McLaurin. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready, ready.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19, cut 19, cut 19. 19, 5 in.
From the gun, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Ready. Cut the 6, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Milrow looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Let's go. Set.
To throw, here's Milrow. Hits him on the end route. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Throwing here, Milrow. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. White does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Milrow. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Play fake. Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Walker on first down. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready, check.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. 19. Ready.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Seahawks, first down.
Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. He's going deep. It is caught at the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Seahawks 25.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Leggett with a return here. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
More yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10, Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Milrow from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Looking to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing here, Darnold. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete, it's Horton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw it. Another catch for McLaurin. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Setting up to pass. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
A gain of 15. And the Raiders 1st down.
They go play action here. It's Milrow. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this. In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Darnold. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Looking to throw it. That one is caught. Bolton has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So they're going to go ahead and call the timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
For the Seahawks field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.